7 steps for understanding integrity on a deeper level. A lot of these came to me through my plant medicine journeys, plant medicine, ayahuasca specifically, and just asking, the medicine to teach me a bit about integrity. Not that I feel like I was out of integrity, but just really understanding it on a deeper level, seeing things that would trigger me in other people, and how I can show up as a better dad, a better coach, a better entrepreneur, a better leader. So the first thing in the experience was, if you want to understand integrity, you really have to bring your awareness to judgment. Okay, what does that mean? So judgment of others, judgment of yourself. So show me where I judge others. And sometimes, we judge everyone. We have this kind of visualization or impression of people, and we kind of characterize them. What's that? It's a judgment. It doesn't mean judgment has to be bad or good. It's a judgment. I realized where I judge myself, and this is a deeper practice of seeing where you judge yourself. And a lot of times where you judge others, you're also judging yourself, because others are working as a mirror. Everyone around us, what that means is a reflection back at you of probably things that you can work on, especially if there's an emotional charge there. As I was trying to help people, I realized that they were interpreting that as me judging them. So the way I was coming off, I was like, oh man, I can change the way I do that. Maybe be a little bit more compassionate or less pushy. And then I also realized that was layered in there was my own core wound, or need to be seen and heard, and need to prove that I'm worthy, that I could help them. And that led me to the next one, which was desire. And a lot of times desire is kind of hide, wounds will hide behind desire. So you may have desires for good things like money and success and fame and fortune, but a lot of times those desires is because you have a wound, feeling inadequate or insignificant or not enough. Start acknowledging all your desires, so things that are pulling you in certain directions, and how to kind of detach from them in a way to heal those wounds behind them, so you don't feel that desire. And then what happens is you can direct your energy, because you're not being pulled or pushed from a wound, where you can really choose how you want to show up into your passions, into your creation, which comes from a different place, not from a wound, but from your heart, from your creativity, because we are creative beings. And then the next lesson that I learned that I thought was really good was to be in integrity. You kind of have to love yourself. You don't have to be in integrity, but it's a really key component, because how can you really love others and show up for them if you don't love yourself? The pathway into self-love is forgiveness. Pathway into self-love is forgiveness. What are the things you can forgive yourself for? Mistakes you've made, people you've hurt, hurting yourself, and really just sit with that. This is a hard process. Sounds a lot easier said than done, but self-forgiveness. From there, we went a little bit deeper, and this is kind of a big one, which is the act of selflessness, sacrifice, and service. And that's being integrity, especially when we're doing it not to be seen. A lot of people, donate to charity and put their name on a plaque. Hey, I gave $1 million, or do things for others so they can be seen. But caveat to that is not at sacrificing your own health and wellness. Some people are just, again, they have this desire to serve others because it gives them sort of this kind of feeling of being important or worthy or mattering. It's really important to discern the difference of not just giving of yourself to your own detriment. Number 6, big one, honesty and accountability. Honesty and accountability. Even those little white lies, that help you not get into fights with your wife. It's a huge, huge part of integrity. And the other thing is, communication is kind of tied to that honesty and accountability is speaking up, and one of the reframes for me was truth without compassion can be seen as a weapon. So how to communicate yourself without, or saying a hard truth to someone, but being compassionate at the same time so that they don't feel defensive. Speaking your truth is a form of integrity. Even if it may hurt other people, try to be compassionate when you do it. But they'll see you in a different light when you stand up for yourself and you speak your mind and your truth. Again, without a desire to win or to be proven to be seen, just to really authentically share how you're feeling. The last one, number 7, be grateful. Be grateful for everything, the good and the bad, and just have gratitude. What a gift. The things that are hard and challenging, be grateful for it, because it's teaching you and you're learning. And for all the things you already have, to be grateful for. Because if you want more stuff, but you're not grateful for what you have, it's going to be very hard to attract that. So if I missed any and you think there's some that are not right, I'd love to hear about that, because I'm still working on expanding my understanding of my experience in this life, through going through this process and through contemplation. And, those are the 7 that really stood out to me. So I'd love to hear what you think. Again, I'm Gio from Elemental Rhythm. If you want to check out our website, www.elementalrhythm.com, and some cool breathwork tracks on there, a lot of free stuff you guys can check out. And yeah, hopefully get to see you soon. Peace.